Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay, let's cover the storage classes offered by Amazon S3. So S3 we already know it's for object storage. We can put our files, etc. And we have already seen how can we create the bucket, how can we store information, this files, etc. in the bucket. Okay. Now we have different storage classes also for different use cases because these all classes will have different type of costing, billing, the way we can access those files, the way we can store these files, right? So those options are there. So let's cover and understand what are those classes and what is the purpose and in which use case we can utilize which class. Okay, so it offers several storage classes designed to balance cost, availability and performance based on different use cases. Let me turn on the pan. Okay, so these are the classes: standard, standard infrequent access, one zone infrequent access, intelligent tiering, express one zone, and then for Glacier we have three flavors: Glacier instant retrieval, Glacier flexible retrieval, and Glacier deep archive. One thing to understand: Glacier is always for archival. So wherever we want to store data for some time, and so for example we have a backup, we have backup data, right, historical data, some audit related data which we don't want to access but we want to store it for some purpose, we will go for Glacier, and of course the cost will also be reduced. These options will use for normal purpose. So for example, standard is, it is ideal for frequently accessed data. It offers high durability, availability and performance. Infrequent access, we have two options. One is infrequent access and one is one zone infrequent access. The only difference is this one is only in one single availability zone, and like it says, infrequent access means it is less frequently accessed. Okay, but we need rapid access, right? Less frequently accessed, but whenever we access it should be immediately available. Intelligent tiering, like it says, right? Intelligent means I want some mechanism that between this standard, this frequent and infrequent option, right? This standard and this infrequent option, it automatically switches, like which whatever is the correct. So I just don't want to use my brain, but AWS will do that for us, moves data between two access tiers, frequent and infrequent, based on changing access patterns. And express one zone is also like it is a high performance single availability zone, like it says one zone, and express says it's high performance single availability zone storage class to deliver consistent single digit millisecond data access. Okay, Glacier I have already explained, but instant retrieval means it will deliver the lowest cost for long lived data that is really access and requires retrieval in milliseconds. That is why it is instant milliseconds. The flexible is also like I mean the flexible is also same only, but delivers low cost storage up to 10% lower cost than this, and data is accessed maybe for example 1 or 2 times in a year. Deep archive, the lowest cost. Okay, and it is suitable for data that is rarely accessed. Okay, and retrieval time will also be like in 12 hours. Now let's learn more about in detail one by one. So first thing is S3 standard. Is there? Okay. S3 standard, designed for frequently accessed data that requires high durability, availability, and performance, and it provides 99.119 durability over a given year. So it's very durable, and this is achieved by automatically replicating data across multiple geographical dispersed data centers. It offers 99.99% availability. It optimized for frequent access data. Standard is frequent access data, providing low latency and high throughput. Automatically scales to handle any amount of data and any number of requests. Ideal for use case: data storage for cloud application, website content, big data analytics, backup and restore, etc. Okay. S3 standard is priced higher compared to other S3 storage classes. like S3 infrequent or Glacier, of course, because it provides high performance and frequent access. That's why, of course, it is more costly. Then we have two options for infrequent access option. One is standard infrequent access and another one is one zone infrequent access. And the difference between both is the stand and one zone is only single availability zone. So that is the only difference. Other than that, both are designed for data that is less frequent access but it still requires rapid access when needed. It offers a lower cost compared to S3. So all other options will always be lower cost than the S3 standard. That is one thing to notice. And durability and high and availability is again same. There are retrieval costs associated with accessing data, which means it is more economical for data that is not accessed frequently but it still needs to be readily available. So I mean, this should be available, but we are not accessing it like very frequently, once in a blue moon type. Provides again 11.9 durability over here, that is same. Provides 99.9, so 19 is less here, availability over a given year, ensuring that the data is accessible when needed. And use cases will be again backups, disaster recovery, long-term storage of older files. And it scales automatically to accommodate any amount of data and number of requests. Now intelligent tier, this is very simple because like I said, right, it will just switch over from between frequent and infrequent. I mean, that headache is gone. Sometimes we do not know, should we select the frequent one or the infrequent one? So leave it on AWS. So automatically moves the data between frequent and infrequent basis on changing patterns, optimizes cost for data with unpredictable access patterns, does not change retrieval fees, pay for the storage and monitoring of your objects. And it also provides 11.9 durability and 99.9% availability. And it is ideal for data with unpredictable or unknown access pattern, because that's why it is intelligent tiering, because we don't know which pattern we should select, where you want to optimize cost without having to manually manage the data's storage class. Common case can include this long-term data storage backup. So mostly we will see for S3, the backup is always a use case for any of the data. It is just depends on if it is, I mean, what type of access you need. Do you need rapid access, infrequent access, right? So on basis of that only we decide which type of class we should select. Then we will have three type of Glacier option, and first one is instant retrieval. Like it says, we want instant access to my data. So it is designed for data that needs to be archived, because all the Glacier option, the classes will be for archive, that is for sure, because it provides the lowest cost. I mean, the standard ones rather than the standard ones, right? But also requires rapid access. So we need rapid access. That's why instant retrieval. Retrieval times are typically in milliseconds. So just remember this. It might come in an exam also if you go for certification exam. So Glacier instant retrieval time will be in milliseconds. Offers lower storage cost compared to more frequent access S3 storage classes, making it an economical choice for large volumes of data that are archived but occasionally accessed. Okay, so all Glacier option classes will be for like when we want to access that data very occasionally. And this also provides 11.9 durability. So far for all S3 classes, that is same. Ideal for long-term data retention and archiving where access speed is important. Examples include regulatory and compliance data, media archives, backup data. Okay, again backup data is same. You pay for both storage and retrieval requests. While the storage costs are lower compared to other S3 storage classes, retrieval requests incur additional charges. And it scales automatically to handle any amount of data and any number of requests. Now let's go to the next one. Next Glacier option, that is flexible. So earlier was instant, this one is flexible. And the difference, accessed occasionally, that is applicable for both. All Glacier accessed occasionally, but the access will not be immediate. That is the difference. There it was immediate, it was in milliseconds. If you see here, it is in milliseconds in instant, but here it is like not immediate, it will take some time, and that depends on the option what we have selected. Let's go through. So designed for long-term archival storage of data with infrequent access needs, provides a balance between cost and retrieval time, suitable option for archival data that may need to be accessed occasionally but not immediately. Offers very low storage cost compared to other S3 storage classes. Yes. So glaciers are anyways provides the cost effectiveness, right? Yes. And retrieval times can range from minutes to hours, right? So in the instant one, it was in minutes, it was in milliseconds, sorry, but here it will be minutes to hours depending on the retrieval option you choose. So these are the retrieval option. First one is expedited retrieval, which will range from 1 to 5 minutes. So the data will be retrieved within 1 to 5 minutes. The second one is standard retrieval, and it will take 3 to 5 hours. And bulk retrieval, that is the third option, will be available 5 to 12 hours. So it might take 5 to 12 hours, in the retrieval of the data. So this also provides 11 nines durability. So all this is same for all classes options available, and ensuring high protection of your data. Ideal for long-term data archiving, including backup data, regulatory and compliance records, and historical data that is rarely accessed but must be preserved. So I mean, this is the key thing. I mean, we want to preserve the data. Maybe Stone Age's data is also there, because I just want to keep it. Maybe some audit will happen in future, etc. Right? Examples include digital preservation, media archives, data with legal or compliance requirements. Yeah. Pay for storage and retrieval requests. While storage costs are very low, retrieval fees vary depending on the retrieval option selected. So on these ones, right? Automatically scales to accommodate any amount of data and any number of retrieval requests. That is applicable for all classes. And the last class option is Glacier Deep Archive. It's the lowest one, lowest cost one, lowest cost storage class, designed for long-term data archival that is rarely accessed. Offers the lowest storage cost, yes, and retrieval times are longer compared to other Glacier storage classes. So here also we have two options: standard retrieval, and it will take around 12 hours to retrieve the data. And bulk retrieval, it might take up to 48 hours of time to retrieve that data. Then this is same for all classes, 11 nines durability, and this is also for long term retention, data retention. The use case would be compliance data, the backup, historical records, etc. that are infrequently accessed but needs to be maintained. Pay for both storage and retrieval requests. Retrieval fees vary based on the amount of data retrieved, okay, and the speed of access required. This also is same for all classes, scales automatically to handle any volume of data and any number of retrieval requests. So that's it in this video. Thank you so much for watching.